Every single gets lonely sometimes, no matter how independent they are. But loneliness often seems preferable to what you might dig up through modern methods of dating. After a while, you start figuring out that just about all of the selections on the meat market are rotten. It won't take you too long to get to the point where you'll wish for any kind of divine intervention, any kind of deus ex machina, any kind of parting of the heavens that will magically beam down the perfect person for you.
A woman after my own heart.
At first, it would seem like literally dating yourself would be the solution to all your problems in life.
Oh man, you have Die Hard? That's like one of my favorite movies ever.
One of mine, too. But if you want to see my all-time favorite, look just a few spaces ahead.
Oh my god, how did you manage to get your hands on a copy of the original Star Wars trilogy?
I have my sources. But the real question is, which is the best movie of the three? Now that is a tough question. I mean, obviously, The Empire Strikes Back is the best in terms of character development and overall contribution to the storyline, but Return of the Jedi has Emperor Palpatine, and he is like the best movie character ever. We are of one mind. Perhaps we should be of one flesh. Your sexual frustrations in particular seem like they would vanish in a flash. After all, how can you disappoint yourself? You are the only one who knows what you like, and you know how to give it to yourself without fear of reservation or judgment. Though you may not know exactly how to take it. You are under arrest for being too hot to handle. Now please roll over until you're flat on your stomach and put your hands behind your back. Yeah, I'm really more of a giver than a taker. Really, because giving is in my nature. I just give and give and give until it hurts. Maybe we should re-gift this one. Imagine just how challenging your life would be once all your internal struggles became external. I'm ready to try that Japanese place on 32nd. I don't think tonight's gonna be a good night for that. It's the end of the month, we gotta save some money. But I put on real pants. Well, maybe I don't want to put on real pants. Besides, we got a metric ton of leftovers in there. Well, maybe if someone had realized that even the kids who are legitimately too cool for the rules make an exception for recipes, we wouldn't have so many leftovers. Just put it on the stove and put some extra cayenne pepper in it. Even more cayenne pepper? Yeah, I overheard you this morning. You sounded like you were auditioning for the Denver Symphony Orchestra as a one-woman horn section. Fine. Get one of the menus out, we'll order Chinese. Delivery? I thought we were trying to save money. You could easily wind up going to bed angry every single night. You know, by my count, we've seen this show like 8 million times. Thought you liked Star Trek. I do, but we haven't seen any of those new shows that the internet's always spoiling about, like Orange is the New Black, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. You can't start a new show just before bed. You know just as well as I do that we're incapable of watching just one episode, and somehow it's going to be my fault if you're all grouchy from going to bed at 5 in the morning. Shut up, Data's on. He's like the second best character ever. Hey, if you're into emotionless dicks, I got just the thing right here. Not tonight. I'm too tired. When you're living by yourself, you never really reflect on any of those nagging little tendencies of yours. All you truly reflect upon is those times your exes were gazing at you from across the room, bestowing upon you their glances of wonderment, bewilderment, and awe that they managed to catch, even for such a brief time, such an intelligent, powerful, beautiful, and awe-inspiring creature as yourself. You finally realize that what they were really doing with those intent gazes of theirs was sizing up your body to figure out how best to dispose of your remains. My life was so much easier when I was the only one in it. But eventually, you do come to realize that there is some truth to the idea that the first step to acceptance is admitting that you have a problem. Of course, by this stage in the game, you've probably gotten so deranged that there's even more truth to the idea that you're simply mixing up the 5 stages of grief and a 12-stage drug rehab program.
The power of Xenu compels you. Quit your whining. I'm trying to watch Orange is the New Black. Would you just shut up and get me a Band-Aid? You didn't even break the skin. Besides, I used all of our Band-Aids to contribute to the world's largest Band-Aid ball project.
Ultimately, no matter how terrible or incredible your dating experiences are, the only lesson you really need to learn at the end of the day is that nobody is perfect, not even you yourself. But of course, you don't have to embody perfection or even expect perfection out of anybody, including yourself. All you really have to be able to do at the end of the day is be able to live with yourself. Let's face it, the only person you are guaranteed to be able to go to bed with every night and wake up next to every morning is you. And maybe, just maybe, there are plenty of damned good reasons for you to go about celebrating that fact.
Hello, yes, I'd like to order delivery, please. Yes, for one.